I Confess is a film from 1953 directed by Alfred Hitchcock. It tells the story of a priest who is caught in a web of danger and secrecy. He knows the identity of a murderer, but cannot reveal it due to the confidentiality of confession. This movie stands out for its bold theme of moral conflict and the strong performance by Montgomery Clift as the priest. It's a film that keeps you guessing with its twists and turns. Now, think about what makes this movie a classic. Is it the acting, the story, or something else? And has there ever been a moment in this film that struck you and stayed with you over time? We're curious to know about your favorite moments from I Confess. What memories do you have tied to this movie? Share your stories in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Keep watching because we've got many surprising, funny, and touching facts about this film coming up next. So stay tuned. Alfred Hitchcock's film, I Confess, is a narrative centered on Father Logan, a priest who becomes entangled in a murder investigation. The story unfolds with the church caretaker, Otto Keller, committing a theft and murder, then confessing his crime to Father Logan. Bound by the sanctity of confession, Logan is unable to disclose the truth, even as suspicion falls upon him. The film delves into the complexities of the situation, highlighting the tension between moral obligation and legal duty. The courtroom scenes, while not fully exploring the defense's perspective, culminate in Logan's acquittal, yet he faces the scorn of the community, a reflection of the film's exploration of judgment and redemption. Despite its slower moments, the film maintains suspense and delivers a narrative that, while not among Hitchcock's most acclaimed works, still offers an engaging experience. The portrayal of Keller as the villain contrasts sharply with Logan's innocence, creating a dichotomy that drives the film's moral quandaries. The film's depiction of the trial and the townspeople's reaction to Logan's situation presents a one-sided view, which, while it may not align with realistic legal proceedings or social dynamics, serves to underscore the film's thematic focus on the weight of secrets and the cost of truth. In the world of stage and screen, casting decisions can significantly alter a production's success. This was evident when Dolly Haas took over the lead role in Lute Song from Mary Martin, leading to a notable improvement in the play's reception. Yul Brynner, her co-star, recognized Haas's natural connection with the character, which brought a new life to the performance. Even Martin acknowledged Haas's suitability for the role and supported her during the brief rehearsal period. Alfred Hitchcock, a director known for his unique approach to filmmaking, was involved in a notable incident with composer Bernard Herrmann during the production of Torn Curtain. Contrary to the claim that Hitchcock avoided Herrmann, Norma Herrmann clarified in an interview that she and her husband met Hitchcock together, dispelling the myth of the director's alleged evasion. Karl Malden, an actor who deeply valued his heritage, faced the difficult decision to change his name to pursue his acting career. Despite this change, he found ways to honor his roots. In a testament to his pride in his ancestry, he ensured that his birth surname, Sekulovich, was represented on screen, as seen with Fred Gwynn's character in On the Waterfront. Determined and resourceful, Karl Malden took a significant risk to pursue his passion for acting. After years of hard work in the steel mills, he still found himself short of funds for formal training. However, his resolve led to a bargain with the Goodman Theater's director, which paid off when his talent earned him a full scholarship. This early gamble on his potential set the stage for a successful career in film, including a role in the contentious movie Baby Doll, which sparked widespread debate due to its provocative content. Alfred Hitchcock's unique perspective on the theme of the innocent man on the run can be traced back to a childhood incident involving a brief but impactful imprisonment orchestrated by his father. This experience left an indelible mark, instilling a lifelong fear of police and influencing his decision to avoid driving, thereby eliminating any risk of traffic-related police encounters. This personal fear resonated through his work, becoming a recurring motif that added depth and suspense to his storytelling. In the production of the film, John Beckman was initially reported to be the art director, but the final credits only acknowledged Ted Hayworth in that role. Alfred Hitchcock, the director, was honored with the title of Knight Commander of the Order of the British Empire a few months before his passing, despite being a citizen of the United States at the time. Ann Baxter, one of the stars, was born to parents Kenneth Baxter from Michigan and Catherine Wright Baxter from Illinois. In the landscape of cinema, certain performances stand out for their portrayal of specific roles. Karl Malden's portrayal of a priest earned him a place among a select group of actors recognized by the Academy. His nomination joins those of Spencer Tracy, Charles Bickford, Bing Crosby, Barry Fitzgerald, Gregory Peck, Jason Miller, and Philip Seymour Hoffman, with Tracy, Crosby, and Fitzgerald securing wins for their roles. Away from the screen, the final resting place of Henry Corden is the San Fernando Mission Cemetery in California. Meanwhile, Montgomery Clift's reaction to James Dean's untimely demise, despite not having a personal acquaintance, signifies the deep and unexpected impact one actor's fate can have on another. These instances reflect the profound connections and recognitions within the acting community. Alfred Hitchcock, known for his unique approach to filmmaking, once showcased his sense of humor by dressing in drag for a party. The footage of this event was stored in his office, but its whereabouts became unknown after his passing. Montgomery Clift, another prominent figure in cinema, was often compared to the characters in James Kirkwood's novel Hit Me with a Rainbow, especially following his death. Hitchcock also harbored ambitions to reimagine Shakespeare's Hamlet as a psychological drama set in modern England with Cary Grant as the lead. However, this project was abandoned due to concerns over a potential legal challenge from a professor who had penned a similar adaptation. In the landscape of cinema, Alfred Hitchcock's reaction to Brian De Palma's film Obsession, which he viewed as a close copy of his own Vertigo, is a notable event. De Palma, after Hitchcock's passing, largely moved away from the mystery genre, with Body Double being a rare exception. Brian Ahern's early acting education at Italiacani School set the stage for his debut at a young age. Meanwhile, Hitchcock's own ambitions to adapt The Bramble Bush were thwarted by budgetary constraints and a dissatisfaction with the script, leading him to abandon the project in favor of Dial M for Murder. Despite its initial reception, which fell short of expectations, the film's exploration of moral dilemmas and personal conscience struck a chord with Alfred Hitchcock. Reflecting his own upbringing and personal interest in themes of Catholic lieutenant, his approach to this subject matter diverged from his characteristic touch of levity, opting for a more serious tone that some found uncharacteristic of his work. Meanwhile, the film found admiration from critics like Eric Romer, who praised it for its contemporary significance and depth, highlighting the enduring nature of its themes and its resonance with modern audiences. The contrasting views on the film underscore the subjective nature of cinematic art and its varied impact on audiences and critics alike. Alfred Hitchcock's admiration for Anita Bjork's acting in Miss Julie led to her initial casting, but her personal life prompted a change, resulting in Anne Baxter taking over the role. Baxter's voice was familiar to Italian audiences through the consistent dubbing by Dihia Christiani. Meanwhile, the character Michael Logan, portrayed as a Canadian soldier, wears a uniform patch from a regiment based in Regina, Saskatchewan, which raises questions about his military enlistment given the distance from Quebec City, Quebec.